Carissa with KG Stevens. We meet with a lot of customers every day, and one of the biggest concerns is size of your kitchen, what to expect, large islands. And depending on the size of your material that you selected, we may not be able to fit all of your larger pieces on one slab. In that case, we're going to have to seam together some pieces, and that's one of our biggest questions is what do we expect with those seams? At KG Stevens, our seams are cut and machined on a CNC router. The CNC machining provides a more consistent, tighter seam. It also minimizes chipping and microfractures at the seams. While we use the most advanced equipment for fabricating and installing countertop seams, they'll always be visible. As the only accredited member in Wisconsin of the Natural Stone Institute, we strictly follow their guidelines. Unless otherwise specified, joint or seam widths between two stone units should be a nominal 1/16 of an inch with a tolerance of plus or minus 1/64. CAD drawings are provided to contractors and homeowners, which indicate seam placement on all jobs. During installation, vacuum clamps are used to draw the seam together and level the top surface of the countertop and flatten any crowning of the stone or quartz. Both natural stone and quartz have inherent variation throughout, so expect large possible variation at the seams in colors of high degrees of variation. Veins won't line up at seams or between the countertop and the backsplash. But as you can see here, our pre-production team will carefully consider how the material comes together at the seams in order to make the most beautiful installation possible. When setting seams, we use translucent or color-matched adhesives so that they blend and are as seamless as possible. They're also placed in places that are as inconspicuous as possible so the seams aren't visible. At KG Stevens, we use mostly Euro seams or curved seams versus the straight seam. It's actually tighter, a little bit more precise, and more aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Your eye won't be drawn to a Euro seam the same way it would to a straight seam. Due to the relatively tight seams used in countertop installations, even minor amounts of lippage or planar offset of the finished surfaces of two adjacent stone units may be noticeable. Both natural stone and quartz have inherent variation throughout, so expect large possible variations at the seams in colors of high degrees of variance. This Euro seam here is a perfect example of variation in the color, where you have a darker vein and a lighter background color where the seams may not line up.